Wonderful. So welcome everybody to the Girl Scout cookie recognitions.
Actually, Courtney, can you share that again? It looks like it went directly to me instead of the group. Sorry.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want to make sure everyone gets it before you get started.
There we go. It's in the chat log right now. This is the presentation that we provided to the BCD group. So it does say BCD recognition presentation, but it is exactly the same as I will be sharing with you guys today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. That way you guys can see all of the amazing recognitions. Wonderful. So let me have a thumbs up, Tabitha, if you can see the Cookie Recognitions 2021. Perfect. So one of the things that's really, really exciting about this year is in the past, we've always had really, really amazing recognitions. And we've talked to a few girls about the recognitions, but this year I made a point that I wanted to be able to have the recognitions be girl-led, girl-driven, girl-chosen. So I put together a task force of girls, and it will change for every single product sale that we have. So if your girls are interested in helping choose recognition, send me an email after this. But I put together a group of girls from daisies all the way up through ambassadors, from the far corners of Lake Geneva all the way over to Monroe, Janesville, Madison, Platteville, Wisconsin Dells, all the way up to La Crosse and GET area. So we had every single geographical area covered and every single level. And I gave the girls a lot of fun ideas and said, if you were able to go shopping, what would you buy? And we got together and we chose a lot of these. So when we're looking at these, know that the girls have made a decision as to what they wanted to be able to earn as recognitions. So I'm going to talk really quickly about the recognition level structure. When you're taking a look at this, know that although some of these are not cumulative, she is going to have the opportunity to earn a lot of really, really fun recognitions. So let's say Susie sells 200 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. As I'm going through all of these different rewards and recognition ideas that the girls are going to be able to work towards, it's going to show you what they're going to get. So Susie at 200 boxes would get a theme patch. She would get the squishy bee, which I'll talk about. She would get a small bee and sunglasses, plus her troop reward if her troop has a high enough PGSA. Let's say Mary sells 500 boxes. She's going to get a theme patch, the squishy bee, the 2 tickets to Kalahari. Let's say that's her selection. Let's say she chooses the horseback ride, the troop reward if her troop has earned it. And then let's say Lizzie sells 1,008. All of her rewards are going to get, the number of her rewards are going to get larger. So she would get, let's say, the theme patch, the squishy bee, Badgerland bucks, a large bee plush, horseback riding, Govee lights, medieval times for 2, and her troop reward if her troop has a high enough PGSA. So she can mix and match her adventure points. Now, when we're taking a look at all of this, I talked about a lot of different items that a girl can receive. Now we're going to dive into what those items actually are. So when they first start off, girls can start with the basic patches that they're going to be able to get throughout the sale for achieving different goals. So there's a participation in a cookie booth patch, sending 15 plus e-cards, participating in Cookie Share, and then the achievement bars that they're going to be able to get. Now start the individual girl rewards. For 24 cookies sold, the girls are going to automatically get an instant reward patch. These are going to be in the hands of the product sale lead prior to the Girl Scout cookie season starting. They're already in my hands at my office. So this will not be something the girls will have to wait for. At 60 cookies sold, the girls are going to be able to get a stress relieving squishy bee. We've already ordered these. They are in production right now, and they will be to us prior to the beginning of the Girl Scout cookies season. So again, you will have these in your hands when your girls reach the 60 cookies sold. So they're instant rewards. Now, Here's where the next 4 levels are, they're going to earn at the highest level that they stop at. Now, one thing that we heard is that the girls did not want a lot of the smaller tchotchke items. They wanted more packages this year. So you're going to see packages put together, but it doesn't mean that the girls aren't going to be able to get the really, really fun bee-themed items. We've just packaged them up. So they're still going to be cumulative of sorts, but we've packaged them. So it'll make sense as we go along. For the pick ones at this level, the girls will all have an option between Badgerland bucks, a philanthropy donation, a item that is themed to the Girl Scout cookie sale, and then a fun item that they can just play with. So they'll choose one of these if they stop at this level. At this next level, the girls are going to be able to get $10 Badgerland bucks, $10 philanthropy donation, or now they get sunglasses and a small squishy bee, or some really, really cool bee lights from the bee collection. Again, if they don't want the small tchotchke items like the stuffed bee and the sunglasses, they can still get something that's fun and bee related. At $15, or at this level, the girls are going to be able to get $15 Badgerland bucks, $15 philanthropy donation. They're going to be able to choose the flower pillow, sunglasses, and journal as a package, or the lunar light show. So if the girls stop at this level, and this is where they get to for sales, they'll be able to choose one of these boxes. So when we're looking at those, there's 4 options the girls are going to be able to choose. And if they happen to choose the flower pillow, then they get the flower pillow with the sunglasses and the journal. At this level here, which is our top level for the pick ones, the girls are going to be able to choose between Badgerland bucks and a large plush bee. So that's combined. So they'll get both and the large plush bee. Or they can choose $20 philanthropy, the Girl Scout membership for 2022, or because we're not having the troop rewards, as you'll see, where there are tickets to Kalahari and things like that, because of the way that COVID is right now, we are still allowing girls the opportunity to be able to earn 2 water park tickets to Kalahari. So your troop can still experience Kalahari, but then this also is an opportunity for those girls who are independently selling, or they are a Juliet. They're still going to be able to earn the water park passes to Kalahari. So that is what the instant rewards and then the pick ones are. When they get to the 408 plus boxes, now we're getting into adventure points. Emails for most of these levels will go out after the sale to have the girls choose their adventure points. So this isn't something that's selected on ABC Smart Cookies. These will go out as surveys after the sale for the girls to be able to select for those that make that level. So 1 adventure point. If the girls make it to 1 adventure point, they're going to get their patches, their instant rewards, and the final level. So that level 4, they'll get the recognition that they option that they choose at level 4. But then they're also going to be able to get their adventure points. So we've got Govee lights. The girls said are really, really popular now. So everybody wants those, I heard. The Girl Scout membership if they wanted to. We're bringing back the Wisconsin State Park Pass. So we will have the 2021 State Park Pass, or the girl can choose an experience. This is brand new this year. We've always had trips at the higher levels, but the girls told me they wanted more experiences this year. So what the girls have chosen at this level is an experience with 2 tickets to a trampoline park. So we're going to have tickets to Jumpstart Adventure Park, Urban Air, or Knuckleheads. In the survey, you're going to be able to choose the location to use your tickets at, and your voucher will be good at any one of those locations for the 2 tickets. At 2 adventure points, again, here we go with the packages. The girls said they really, really wanted some fun summary type packages. We live in Wisconsin, and we always spend time at the beach or the park or in swimming pools. So the girls are going to be able to get packaged items of a Be Amazing bag, a towel, and a bee floaty, or they can choose this immersive art kit, which is all of the art supplies and some pads of art paper. Or they can go ahead and get 2 tickets to a experience of a trail ride at a local stable. So we're working with Kruger Stables, Red Ridge Ranch, and Wilderness Pursuits as the stables that you're going to be able to go to. So set geographically throughout our entire council. Or the girls can choose the Badgerland Bucks. At 3 adventure points, we have 2 items. We have a projector that hooks up to a smartphone or a cell phone so the girls can project movies onto the screen. I know as a parent of 2, 1 tween and 1 teenager, they're constantly utilizing my TV for YouTube. So this would give the girls an opportunity to be able to project up onto a wall in their bedroom or something what they want to watch. We also have a aqua mask that allows the girls to be able to snorkel and dive underwater, but still be able to breathe. The valve at the top will close. They thought this was really cool. They were really excited about that. Badgerland Bucks, or here's an experience. We're going to pick a date and a time for a medieval time show for 2. We're going to provide transportation, and we're going to take you down to Schaumburg, Illinois, where we're going to be able to get the full experience at a medieval time show with the dinner and the tournament and the bus transportation. At 5 adventure points, the girls are going to be able to select between a Razor scooter, that's an electric one that they can ride on, or a family floating party island, which is a unicorn. So it can fit a family of 4 to 6 and will be able to go out there and be used on the lakes or in a very large pool. There's Badgerland Bucks, or as an experience, they're going to get a cruise for 2 along Milwaukee's shoreline on the Edelweiss boats, either the Harbor Lady or Miss Wisconsin. And it's going to be an afternoon out with lunch, desserts, entertainment, getting dressed up, and you may be able to have lunch with our CEO. But we'll roll out the red carpet and we'll be able to get everybody there, and you'll enjoy a nice afternoon in Milwaukee. At the 7 adventure points, this is where the experiences stop and the trips start. As long as we're able to, with COVID and safety guidelines, we are planning all of these trips for this summer. The dates will be released prior to the sale. So that way, if the girls want to do the Mall of America as their trip, they'll know when that trip is. It's 2 nights, 3 days, transportation, hotel, and all of the excursions, just kind of like one of our Badgerland bus trips. Or they're going to be able to get a Sky Scout personal planetarium, or we're working with our Marcom department and we put together a really, really awesome package of all of the tech equipment that girls would need for creating their own YouTube videos, TikTok videos, vlogging, any of that fun stuff. And it's going to come with a virtual class taught by Jade, our own marketing YouTube guru, and that, where they're going to learn how to use all of their equipment. Or they're going to be able to get $300 in Badgerland Bucks. Now, as I'm talking about all of these adventure points, let's say your girls have earned 7 adventure points, but they really love something at the 5 adventure points and the 2 adventure points. As long as their adventure points add up to the number that they earned, they can split their adventure points up into some of the different lower groupings. They don't have to take it at the 7 adventure points. They'll spend their adventure points how they want to. At 10 adventure points, we do have the full camping package. So it's going to be the tent, sleeping bag, some chairs, as well as some mess kits and some cooking equipment and things like that as a package. Or what all of the girls who told me, pretty much who were like 8 to 13, they said, oh my gosh, we want a room makeover. We want to go shopping and make over our room. So we're working in collaboration with At Home in Madison. We'll have a couple select dates where you're going to be able to go to At Home and go shopping on Badgerland's dime up to a certain dollar amount, which is Badgerland Bucks, or about a $400 shopping spree there. The girls will not get a gift card. They will need to go on a certain date or time and be able to go shopping. And we're going to have a virtual program with an interior designer teaching the girls how to choose and create the best room for them. The trip for this level is a trip to St. Louis. We're doing 2 nights, 3 days, transportation, hotel, and excursions. The brand new St. Louis Aquarium is all built and ready to go. And then we're going to be able to do the City Museum, the Arch, and things like that. But again, these would be set dates, set times, and we'll all go together as a fun group. But they would get this for 2. So the Girl Scout and their favorite adult. At 13 adventure points, the girls have put together a computer kit package. So they're going to get a Chromebook, Bluetooth headphones, a carrying case, a mouse and keyboard, and then something that will connect to either their projector if they chose that at a lower level, or another video screen and things like that. So they're going to get one of those adaptable ports and things like that. Or they're going to be able to get $500 Badgerland bucks. A trip to Chicago. This one is going to be all about space flight, aeronautics, getting up in the sky. So we're going to do Adler Planetarium. We will do some shopping down on the Magnificent Mile. We're going to go to Navy Pier and do the very large Ferris wheel. And the girls are going to be able to go to iFly, where they're going to get indoor skydiving lessons and be able to go indoor skydiving. This one also includes summer camp sessions of your choice, up to 10 nights max. But what we want to share with you guys right now is summer is still kind of up in the air as to what summer is going to look like. So this is subject to change based on the 2021 camp programming. But we will have some sort of camp experience. We just don't know what that's going to look like right now. At 16 adventure points, the girls wanted a weekend in Wisconsin. I know my family spends a large amount of time out at the lake or Governor Dodge State Park and things like that. And the girls wanted a fun weekend in Wisconsin package. So it's going to include a large party island for the family, a snorkel mask, a Bluetooth speaker, a personalized bag, water bottle, and towel personalized to the girl, oars, a pump to be able to blow up the party island, and a state park pass. So again, the girls wanted a lot of packages this year. The trip is to Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's going to be 3 nights, 4 days, transportation, hotel, and excursions. It's going to be everything chocolate related, as well as a fun amusement park. And this one, depending on the cost, it's about a 12-hour drive. So we are looking at airfare for this down there potentially. And again, it would be 3 weeks at camp or a 12-night camp program. Again, subject to change based on summer programming for 2021. Now the 19 points. This is the one that the girls went back and forth on and finally decided on Key West. They wanted, again, fun in the sun, go to the beach, have a great time. So the girls have selected 4 nights, 5 days, transportation, which is flight, hotel, excursions, and all your transportation in Key West. We're going to fly into Miami, be able to take a van or a few to our hotel on Key West. They're going to do a private beach with snorkeling. That'll include lunch and all of the cold waters and sodas that they would like. They're going to learn how to go snuba diving, which is scuba diving, but you're connected to a large air tube that's connected to the boat. So you don't have to have scuba training or certification. It's like snorkeling, but underwater, and you're connected to an air pipe. The girls wanted to go to a treasure museum. They want to do a dolphin boat tour, a tour of the island, as well as shopping on the island. And then this also does have unlimited weeks at camp, of course, subject to change based on 2021 summer camp programming. Now, troop rewards. We just started this troop rewards structure this past year for the BFF, and for those who participated in it, what the girls get is a really, really awesome virtual experience, and depending on the level, a really amazing activity guide with either 4, 7, or 10 activities in it, depending on if it's a basic, an intermediate, or an immersive guide. Lots of the supplies they need for it, and then themed items as well. The girls that have gotten them so far have absolutely loved them and had a great time. So it's for all girls who participate in the Girl Scout Cookie program will be able to choose the troop reward. It is a troop reward. So the next 4 topics I'm going to talk about, the troop would need to choose the one that they want. A survey will be sent out after the sale to the troop cookie coordinator for the troop to select their final troop reward choice. And then troop rewards will be mailed out once they're ready to the adult who fills out the troop reward selection survey. So let's go ahead and see them. Now, here's where we're talking about the troop PGSA. So it's either a troop of 2 or more girls, or if only one girl in a troop is selling, or she's a Juliet, she's still going to be able to earn the troop experience. It's just going to be an addition of 2 cases that she'll need to sell. So level 1 is a virtual or live experience. with 100 to 174 or 124 to 198 boxes. Level 2 is going to be a virtual or live experience plus a basic activity book and one themed item. That's 175 to 249 or 199 to 273, 198. Level 3 is the virtual or live experience plus the intermediate activity book and 2 themed items. And then level 4 is the most immersive, most all-encompassing package. That's a virtual or live experience depending on COVID, an immersive activity book with 10 activities in it and 3 themed items. So if your girls sell enough to be able to earn one of these troop rewards, they get all of those amazing experiences that they've already seen and then their troop reward. So let's look at the topics. The girls this year have decided on space science. So we're going to do some virtual programs with the Space Center Houston. The programs are going to be varying by age. So we're going to do a journey through the solar system for K through 3. Or we're going to do When Home is 250 Miles Up, Life on a Space Station for grades 3 and up. The level 2 is going to include some astronaut ice cream, the basic activity book, all the way to level 4, which is another virtual experience besides the first one. And they're going to get astronaut ice cream, dried fruits, a Discovery launch propulsion rocket, and some glow mini stars, plus the immersive activity book. So these are really, really cool. The next one, of course, everybody loves. We're going to be working with the Temple Lipizans right across the Wisconsin-Illinois border, and they're going to be putting together a whole live virtual experience showing us their dancing horses and what it's like training and working with their horses. We'll get a tour of their stables. And then their girls are going to get some wooden horseshoe crafts with stickers, activity booklets, some diamond art kits, all the way up to level 4. We're going to have tickets where the girls are going to be able to go to a local stable that we're working with. They're going to get a bag of treats to feed the horses at the stable. They're going to get a tack and grooming lesson as well as a pony ride. Now they can get level 4 for horses, and then they also can select the trail ride for 2 at the local stable for their adventure point. So the girls loved horses, so we've decided to include a lot more horse-themed things this summer for the cookies. The next one we have is Save the Bees and Philanthropy. This one's going to be a virtual beekeeper programs. There's going to be marigold seeds, donation to the Save a Bees organization, activity booklets, all the way up to level 4 is going to get a solitary bee habitat that they get to put together and paint. Donations to Save the Bees, and they're going to get a virtual spa themed program with supplies for a virtual spa day making things with honey. Lastly, the girls told us that they wanted art. So we're putting in one that is fun with painting. The girls are going to get a fun virtual painting party, some basic activity booklets, some art supplies. And then at level 4, they're going to end with a painting party with a painting kit. Just like the paint nights that you do at a local art studio, the girls are going to have their paint day brought home to them immersively through Zoom. So we're going to do a live, fun, virtual painting party, and the girls are going to be able to do some painting. Right now, that is all of the recognitions. As I said before, it is girl chosen, girl selected, and the girls are so looking forward to this. We have about 2 or 3 minutes. Tabitha, have any questions come in?
There have been questions coming in. Sally has actually been on top of it answering.
Wonderful.
But there is one question. Is there an age level for some of the troop rewards?
Okay. There is no age level right now. Daisies all the way up through ambassadors can earn the troop rewards. The higher your troop's PGSA, the more immersive your troop experience will be. And then one of the things that I'm working with a group of cadets on right now is how to have in the activity booklets a take it to the next level. So if they get a immersive book, there's then going to be a take it to the next level with maybe a couple ideas of how to take an activity and make it harder or more difficult to do or more immersive for a little bit of our older girls. But the girls have helped select this, and so far the girls are loving it.
That's awesome. There's another question for the paint party. Do the girls pick what they're painting, or are they as a whole group doing the same painting?
So what we would probably end up doing is once I see at that time in May, June timeframe, what the painting or the organization we're working with, what the painting one is, we'll do potentially do a fun selection where we'll email everybody who got that and say, let's cast a vote. And the one that, you know, has the most votes will win. But it will be age appropriate. And then depending on what they are, we'll make sure that it's fun and immersive for them. But that's when they'll get 3 canvases, so they'll be able to paint other fun pictures as well.
And can the Daisy level ride horses?
So depending on the age, there are some stables that you need to be 6 for a trail ride. There are some stables where you need to be 7 or 8, but that's where the pony ride comes in. The girls can be led around if they're young on a trail ride. When it comes to the actual trail ride where they're going independently, we do recommend that they are at least 7, if not 8 years old and able to handle the horse. So if your girls are first year daisies, the level 4 horses with the pony ride led around is great, but I might not have them choose the trail ride because they need to be able to handle a large horse and be able to control it. And Girl Scout Safety Guidelines recommends daisies only do pony rides.
I think Sally answered all the rest of the questions out there. So
Wonderful. Thank you, Sally.
You're welcome. So we can probably stop recording on this one